Those who arrive during the blood moon are cursed for all eternity. It was a saying that Priya Chaudhary had grown up hearing. Before the red moon was high in the sky, the inhabitants of Disan retreated to their homes. The Coriolan, dugout canoes, were pulled to the riverbank, and the sandy paths, usually well trodden, were deserted. The dark clouds above their heads were all that separated them from the starry sky, from the moon, which might turn blood red any moment now. They didn't know exactly what would happen if they didn't reach home in time. The village elders told them just enough to feed their imagination. Primeval creatures, blood children, vengeful spirits, lost souls that roamed the paths. Would they kill them? Eat them up? Possess them? They were not told. The story always ended just before that point, with a warning that they should never be outside when the moon changed color. And this time, they were late. They were very late. Their feet rhythmically hit the path, which was slippery from the big raindrops and black with mud. Priya, the eldest, carried the largest basket on her head as they ran home. She was deliberately holding back so that she could stay behind her sister and brother and keep an eye on them. Panting, his face twisted in pain, Umid stopped to massage his shoulder. The full bags on his back swung back and forth with the movement. "Come on, hurry up!" shouted Ishani. The basket she was carrying looked far too heavy for her tall, slender figure and lay at a crooked angle on her black curls. A flash of light lit up her brown skin. "We're already late because of your dawdling." "My dawdling? We set off late because you insisted on studying for that oh-so-important test," replied Umid. "Anyway, it's raining so hard that the moon's hidden. And look, we're already at the strangled tree." He wiped one hand over his wet cheek and pointed at a huge tree covered with clinging vines. "We're almost there." "Yes, almost," said Priya, peering up from under her basket. She blinked as the raindrops fell into her eyes. Concealed behind the clouds, the moon was indeed almost invisible. Even so, an ominous feeling settled in the pit of her stomach. But as soon as the blood moon shines, the clouds will disappear. They won't protect us anymore. Not that Priya actually needed their protection, but she was worried about her brother and sister. "And what then?" Resting his hands on his thighs, Umid looked up. He was still breathing heavily. A flash of lightning illuminated his face. His eyes had their usual dreamy look, as if his spirit were wandering through other worlds than their own. "What will actually happen, then? Will the Bakru come to get us?" "Umid!" Ishani whispered angrily when she heard the name of the evil dwarf spirit. "What? No one will tell us the whole story. I'm just curious," Umid muttered back at her. The dreamy look had gone from his eyes. He hitched the bags up onto his shoulders and walked past her. The two girls followed him. The stars above their heads seemed to be going out one by one, making it darker and darker. Priya felt her stomach clench. What little time they had left was slipping away. She was starting to wonder if they were going to make it home. "Come on, hurry," she said, trying not to sound panicked. Ishani started running faster. Priya grabbed Umid's arm, pulling him along as she chased after Ishani. The dirt path was bumpy and strewn with stones. On a sharp bend, the wicker basket wobbled precariously on Ishani's head before she regained her balance. The large raindrops turned into a fine drizzle. With every step she took, Priya's heart pounded louder, harder, faster. Still holding Umid's arm in an iron grip, she pulled her brother along so fast that his feet were almost dragging over the ground. His cries of protest had long since died away. He was just doing his best to keep up with her.